Kamusta kayong lahat? Welcome back dito sa ating channel na The Time Catcher. Oo, ito pa rin yung channel na ang pinag-uusapan nyo. Anything and everything about time and wristwatches. Pero baka magtaka kayo dahil may hawak akong musical instrument. Huwag kayong mag-alala, props lang to eh. Hindi naman ako marunong mag-gitara. Pero may kinalaman din yung pag-uusapan natin sa episode na to. Kasi kung mapapansin nyo, sumigla muli yung OPM dahil sa pagdami ng mga social media platform na nag-expose ng mga hidden talents ng Pinoy. Maraming modern artists ngayon na naging successful sa buhay dahil sa talento nila. Isa-isahin natin yung mga featured artists na ito. At alamin natin kung sino-sino ba yung may mga taste sa kanila pagdating sa relo. Pero bago tayo magpatuloy, inaanyayahan ko kayo mag-like and subscribe kung mahilig kayo sa mga ganitong klaseng content. Siyempre, ang pag-uusapan natin, yung mga bagay na tungkol sa relo na may sustansya. Pero sige, simulan natin. Unahin nating pag-usapan yung sumulat at nagpasikat ng kantang Katang Hiisip noong 2017 at nung Araw-Araw noong 2019. May idea na ba kayo kung sino sila? Yan ang magkapatid na Paulo at Miguel Guico ng Ben and Ben. Unahin natin si Ben number 1 o si Paulo at ang kanyang paboritong Sunto 9 Peak Series. Very useful ito if you are into sports dahil multifunctional yan plus lightweight. Sapat yung water resistant ito para sa mga simpleng sweat lang, or cycling, running, or even for swimming. Meron kasi siyang multi-sport mode to switch between them. Capable to resist din yung mga hard bumps and for extreme mobilities like motocross, badminton, or even basketball. Pero ibang usapan pag MMA. Paniwala ako na si Mr. Paulo lives an active lifestyle outside of his musicianship DNA. Siguro sa dalawang magkapatid, mas athletic at mas malaki yung braso ni Mr. Paulo kaysa sa kambal niya. Ano sa palagay niyo? Dako naman tayo kay Ben number 2 o si Miguel Guico. Ito yung kanyang relo, assuming this is not a Seiko SSK but a Rolex GMT Master 2. Siguro ginagamit niya to during high profile events and personal milestones. Hindi kasi karaniwan sa mga musician yung maluho sa relo eh. Kaya pag nakakita ko ng artist na may iconic brand na relo, it somehow symbolizes how successful they are in their respective craft. May nakita din ako ng Mission to the Moon yan si Mr. Miguel from Swatch. Kaya I can tell that he is as much of a watch guy as he is a music craftsman. Pero ang pinakahinahangaan ko dyan itong suot niyang CLQ 2201 RG from Ibarra. Local brand itong Ibarra na pinangalan sa bida sa sikat na nobela na sinulat ng ating national hero, si Jose Rizal. Sa magkapatid naman, paniwala ko na si Miguel yung watch guy. Samantalang si Paulo naman yung nasa function and practicality side. Ngayon, para malaman kung alin si Miguel at alin si Paulo, titignan ko yung hawi ng bangs, tsaka kung ano yung suot na rin nila. Kung alam niyo yung viral hit na Pagsamo noong 2021, ang sumulat niyan ay itong sikat na R&B at neo-soul singer-songwriter na si Arthur Neri. Ilan sa mga popular hits niya ay yung Higa at yung Binhi na talaga namang nagpasikat sa kanya sa OPM mainstream. Wala tayong enough information kung ano yung relo ni Mr. Arthur Neri. Pero hindi ibig sabihin yan wala. Dahil ang totoo niyan relo siguro niya yung pinaka-unique at for connoisseur. Nakita ko kasi sa isang picture niya na parang album cover yung suot niyang itong relo na Deville, which is a high-profile Swiss made with an excellent craftsmanship from Omega. Isa sa alam kong nagsusuot ng Omega Deville dito sa Pilipinas is no less than Her Excellency Vice President Sara Duterte. Discontinued na ito since 2022. Pinalitan na siya ng third generation na Deville Prestige. Slightly larger case, tsaka updated na yung kanyang caliber. One thing I can say about the Deville collection is that they provide a very comfortable wear. This is a great watch from Omega while not asking for too much for its price point. An extremely fine watch, you rarely find exquisite craftsmanship and reliable movement at this price point. Bagay na bagay sa music genre ni Mr. Neri. Pwede nating ipangtapat itong relo nitong next artist natin dyan sa Deville na yan. Ito ay kay Mr. Ralph William Datoon, o kilala bilang Maki. Isang singer-songwriter from Quezon City na nagpasikat sa viral song noon na Saan at Bakit from his debut EP Tanong. Si Maki ata yung pinakabata sa list nito being born in 1999. Pero factor ba yan sa kanyang watch preference? Ito yung nakita nating picture habang kumakain siya. Medyo mahirap lang i-identify kung anong relo dahil sa lighting tsaka sa angulo ng camera. It could be a Tissot PRC200 chrono, or could be a Maserati R87162 LS chronograph, or it could be anything since yung ganyang layout is pretty much conventional for watches with 3 sub-dials. Pero ako, paniwala ako, Omega Speedmaster Anniversary Series best represents that design because of its alpha type hands. Another excellent timepiece from Omega in this list. Dahil limited edition yan, where only 2,998 units lang ang na-produce. Superb watch kahit pa discontinued na yung relo na ito, alam natin na si Mr. Maki will continue writing hit songs in the future. Si Philippe John Suso ng SB19 naman ay isang entrepreneur known as Ken, na kinikilalang main dancer and lead singer ng SB19. He has been spotted with several understated watches throughout his public appearances and performance. But I wanted to highlight the Santos de Cartier that he wears more than the others. This brand is known for elegance and designing watches suited for a more formal setup. Santos is one of the sportiest models from Cartier. Perfectly fits Ken's edgy style and image in the OPM and his level of performance. Alam nyo, kilala kasi yung Cartier sa classic DNA and heritage niya, no? Kumbaga pang mga makalumang design. Pero still appealing sa mga modern enthusiast. Kagaya na lang nito ni Mr. Philippe John. Bago tayo nagkaroon ng SB19, ang meron lang tayo noon UMD tsaka Street Boys noong 90s. Pero long before those boy group, Santos de Cartier has been circulating in the market since 1911. Stel Vester Ahero, aka Stel, acknowledged to be the main dancer and main choreographer of SB19. Parang Maynard Marceliano at Brian Furlow pa lang datingan ito. Anyway, Mr. Stel rocks a Datejust from Rolex. Itong Rolex Datejust was released to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Rolex in 1945. Datejust was designed to be the ultimate elegant waterproof automatic watch for everyday wear. At the same time, the Datejust has one of the most conservative price points sa katalog ng Rolex. And besides, alam naman natin na the brand Rolex is often associated with success. Medyo ine-expect niya siguro na magiging successful yung career niya at makakatanggap siya ng maraming award dahil sa kanyang skills at talent. Itong si Stel. Siyempre, Rolex watches are built with longevity and investment in mind. I do also wish the same for the group in the years to come. Ang next featured watch and artist naman natin is very understated and modest timepiece. The Asia's Soul Supreme, KZ Tandinga. Nakilala si Miss KZ pagkatapos niya manalo dun sa The X Factor Philippines noong 2012, followed by the international acclaim on China Singer noong 2018. Tapos nag-perform pa siya dun sa first Disney Filipino song, Nagabay. Grabe naman kasi yung vocal prowess nito ni Miss KZ. Powerful, clear, saka yung bang control niya sa pag-shift ng timbre. Kumbaga sa relo para tong GD101. Modern at multi-dimensional. Pero hindi yan yung relo niya. May nakita tayo na 2 modest watches from her public appearances. Hindi ko lang ma-specify kung anong exact watch model and brand. Pero kung pagbabasihan natin yung design niya, meron siyang carved marking sa bezel na pwede nating masabing Baume & Mercier Linea reference 10113 o yung tinatawag na Edelstahl Mother of Pearl Diamonds. O pwede din naman yung itong Tissot 1853 L521 Mother of Pearl Diamond. Although they may seem to have the same aesthetics, materials, and design profile, itong Baume & Mercier ay may display case back. Tsaka mas mataas ang craftsmanship nito, plus automatic and self-winding, compared sa Tissot na walang ganong feature and running a quartz movement. Ganun pa man, both are original Swiss made, mula dun sa material, sa design, sa heritage. Pero ano nga kaya itong relo ni Miss KZ Tandinga? Dahil may KZ tayo, syempre dapat meron ding TJ. Titus John or itong si Mr. TJ is Miss KZ's spouse. Syempre kasama yung kanyang mga signature hits na Palagi at yung kantang Ikaw at Ako. Mr. Monterde is known for being affiliated with the brand Unisilver, endorsing their product line Unisilver Time. Pero bukod dyan sa mga Unisilver niyang relo, gusto kong pagtuunan ng pansin itong isang particular na relo na mayroong kwento. Following his historic 3-night sold-out concert sa Araneta Coliseum noong February 2025, TJ shared a story about his dream watch that he had been eyeing to celebrate his career milestone. Hindi natin sure kung pinaparinggan niya that time yung kanyang Queen. Kasi parang in-announce niya during that concert while his spouse is one of the audiences na matagal na raw niyang gusto magkaroon ng ganong klaseng relo. Siyempre, na-intriga ako, hinanap ko yung relo. May nakita naman ako na paniwala ko ito yung tinutukoy na relo doon. Sa biglang tingin, una kong naisip GMT Master 2. Pero yung bezel niyan is a dead giveaway na itong relo na ito ay Submariner. Kasi yung mga GMT usually comes with a two-tone. Tsaka yung bezel marking niyan is 24-hour design. Anyhow, this means more than just a watch kay Mr. Monterde. Dahil this is a surprise gift from his wife, Casey. Kasi kung mapapansin nyo, tignan nyo yung relo ni Miss Casey kanina. Mas inuna pa niyang regaluhan yung kanyang asawa kaysa sa sarili. Si TJ kaya, ano kayang regalo kay Miss Casey, ano? And there we have it. I hope this artist bring us more great music and live soundtracks in the future. Sana din, this 2026 bumili pa sila ng maraming bagong relo para marami din tayo ma-feature until next year. And that's it for this video. Andito ba sa list yung idol mong OPM artist? O kaya yung paborito ng relo? Kung wala, i-comment nyo para sila naman yung isusunod natin. O kung may ibang watch-related topics na gusto nyo pag-usapan natin sa susunod. Salamat sa panonood hanggang sa bahagi ito ng video. God bless us all and keep watching.